attack as though an enemy was in front of you.
The wind pressure.
What?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 4, Episode 19 of My Hero Academia. Prepping for the school festival is the most fun part.
Gee, I wonder what this could be about.
I just feel like preparation for a school festival is kind of the worst.
Really? What? What school festival have you been a part of?
Organizing a
It's
fair?
so fun, like building all the sets and this reminds me of Spirit Week at my school, and we had dance battles and cheer competition.
Oh, that's fun.
And we like, for example, one of our years we were Finding Nemo, so we built like a whole wooden set of all these different like undersea things you could go through.
Very cool.
We made costumes.
All right.
And
that sounds fun.
Well, and the other thing is, it was the one time our grade would come together outside of class and really work. Like, there would be like 50 people from the grade would meet up to just paint stuff, and it was super fun.
Damn.
So
that sounds like a very different experience.
Yeah, the homeschool school festival, I'm sure, was just you two holding sparklers and walking down, being like...
I meant the brief period of time when I was in actual school.
Homeschool
Asshole.
festival. All right, and if you're excited for this episode and more episodes of My Hero Academia, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes ahead, they're all posted to Patreon and they're extended full-length forms with new episodes coming every Thursday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, are we excited for episode 19 of Season 4 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
It's coming. The school festival.
And Ari's gonna come to this festival.
I'm so excited for that.
But your class still needs to participate with some kind of original programming.
Interesting. Singing and dancing, huh?
Well, if we're talking about music... What?
You can play so many instruments! You're freaking awesome!
Well, after what you've all said, if I didn't do it, it wouldn't be rocking at all.
Mr. Aizawa, do you think Eri could leave the hospital? Just for one day, I mean. Please say yes. Let her go to the UA festival!
Yay!
Awesome.
Oh, and then there's the gentle hero. Sorry, the gentle criminal.
All Might, the symbol of peace. His is a face known round the world. Like this virile vigilante, many a hero will no doubt be recorded in the history books, thanks to their notable exploits. Of course, one must not forget the legendary All for One, Destro, the commander of the Meta Liberation Army, and the peerless thief, Oji Harima. These so-called villains have likewise found a notoriety that will ensure their names are never forgotten. Before the legislative system of superhuman society worked in absolutes, back when the distinction between hero and villain was still vague, there was chaos, but there was freedom. That's right, it was a raw, unfettered freedom not unlike that of the Anglais. Lovely to see you, dear viewers. May I delight you with a smashing new adventure? Yes, 'tis I, gentle criminal at your service.
So good! That was wonderful, my gentle! You couldn't be more talented!
La Brava, has the upload been completed?
Yep, you bet it has! The account was deleted again. But don't worry, I re-uploaded everything starting with your debut video! You remember that one? It had me swooning! More exhilarating than a cup of coffee!
I'd expect nothing less from you, dear girl. Exceptional work as all out! Right then, shall we discuss the finer points of today's shoot? After finishing
What's
this
their
cut.
situation?
We don't really know yet. We just
Okay.
know that he keeps like giving sort of requests to La Brava, and she really likes him.
Yeah, okay.
We just know they're kind of a team.
Okay, but it's not like a All Might Night Eye situation, like hero
This is a
assistant.
criminal.
Right, but like You know what I mean? Like,
Not really.
like a main person and like a sidekick?
Yeah, they're teaming up. Yeah,
Okay, so,
I'd say so.
okay.
Of today's shoot, after finishing this cup, elegantly savoring each and every sip. 'Tis I,
Does his eyeliner change?
Gentle criminal. I upload cinematic snapshots of deeds that some would consider heinous. But my darlings, do not jump to conclusions. I am not committing crimes at random. For example, I recently robbed J-Store, the largest convenience store chain in the nation, a veritable corporate behemoth. Their best-selling item is fluffy pudding. But hark, viewers, this maniacal market is suspected of mislabeling said dessert and forging its expiration date. Naturally, the company feigned ignorance, and it began to look as though no one would be punished for these deeds. Catching on, my loves? Yes, I reprimand those who behave in an ungentlemanly way. I am the modern-day gentleman thief.
Awesome.
So it's interesting. Like, it's not so
Whatever
straightforward.
do you mean, dear girl?
The J-Store
It's like
video
corporate
should be
Robin
racking
Hood.
up views, but it's barely being watched. People on the internet have no taste. Someone as charming as you are should go viral.
If you always blame others, then you will never live up to your fullest potential, La Brava.
But it just isn't fair. You've been putting out villainous internet videos for a good 6 years now, and what have you got to show for it? Nothing! Then suddenly this Stain guy steals all the glory with a video of his stupid life story. And he didn't even upload the darn thing himself. Now when people mention villains, they're talking about the League of Villains, and they're mean and gloomy. Nothing like you!
You are absolutely correct. Extreme and violent actions do seem to fascinate the barbaric masses. It goes against the fiber of my being. However,
All right.
it's true that these foul fiends have momentum. All of the videos concerning them have over 10,000 comments of varying natures, while the scant notes on my own videos are far from encouraging.
His so-called exploits are so lame.
Doesn't look like J-Store lost anything.
His crappiness stresses me
He
out.
should really ramp things up.
Show us La Brava!
But I refuse to be gutted by these impertinent comments, La Brava. Why, do you ask? Because my next plan will surpass all expectations.
I never doubted you for a second, Gentle. Let's
He's just
hear
a
it. What's
vlogger,
your
you know.
next plan?
Grand
All right.
displays and great works of art always question the current time.
So the stealing from the
I'll
gas
target
station
the
didn't really do
business
anything
responsible
to the
for
gas
this age of
station?
heroes.
Okay.
Soon everyone will know my name.
Still making up classes
So he
from
wants
your
to be
work
known,
study?
Okay.
and he hasn't been really viewed much lately.
Okay.
Different than any villain we've had.
Yes, very different. I'm really looking forward to seeing more from him because, like, at this point, it seems more like a capitalist vigilante where, like, when corporations are out of control, someone has to call them on it, and that's what he does. I don't know if he does maybe more than that. That's
kind of what he's saying he's doing.
but that's like all he does. Like, he doesn't.
That's what he's saying. We don't know.
All right.
We'll have to see.
Can we send him after Bezos?
Gentle criminal.
Still making up
Do your
classes
thing.
from your work study?
Yeah, sorry.
There's no need to apologize. We'll handle the school festival prep while you catch up.
We have like so many decisions to make about costumes and choreography.
What music do you think the rest of the school would enjoy?
We should do whatever's trendy, right, Jiro?
Hey, did you hear? Class 1A from the Hero course is doing a concert, and it's for us.
General studies.
Oh my
How
God,
is your
how
head
bad is
shaped
this
like
all?
that?
Do they think we're like dying to see them do some kind of dumb performance?
Well, yeah, we all know they're clueless. What did they do after getting attacked by villains? They went to a summer camp, where of course they got attacked again. We all know how that turned out. And we have to put up with the repercussions of their stupidity, even though it was their fault. The school festival
It's
is
something you don't really think about is the way the other
students
are
have to
feeling.
feel. Yeah, no, that's
Like, they got forced into a dorm school, even though they didn't do anything.
yeah, that's super unfair. Yeah, like
It's rough.
yeah.
Month away. We don't have much time. We should start making decisions right now.
First, we need to pick out a song, right? What should we do?
I don't know much about popular music, so I'll leave that up to you guys.
Same.
If we're doing this for everyone, shouldn't it be a song that most people know so they could dance and sing along with us?
It's gotta be something with a good beat.
Yeah, so we can get down.
With those things in mind, I think I know what would make sense. A hardcore 4-on-the-floor club song. It'll be like a rave meets rock show. As for dance music, EDM would probably be the most popular. But you guys want to play instruments, right?
Huh?
Anyone play bass
Very
or drums
cool.
or anything? Okay. Well, I'd say that drums are the backbone of any band. I'd take on the responsibility myself, but honestly, I main the guitar, not percussion. Teaching a beginner to play an instrument while practicing myself would be impossible to do in just 1 month.
Hey, didn't you accidentally admit your parents made you take music classes when you were a kid?
Huh?
Well, that's perfect.
Really?
Awesome! Take a seat and show us what
Oh,
you
he would be an
got.
amazing drummer.
Moron.
Right, the drums are too hard for you.
Like, well, now I'm gonna beat the shit out of this drumstick.
Well,
That is so good!
Now that you've got talent!
He's such a drummer.
He 100% is.
No way am I making a fool of myself up on that stage.
Bakugo,
Barefoot
come
playing
on.
the drums.
not-
Do it! If we rock this, everyone will have a great time.
Don't you get what's gonna happen? I'll spell it out for you. We're doing this because we want to let the other courses blow off some steam, right? But we're the ones who caused their stress to begin with. So we're just trying to make ourselves feel better. This is gonna seem like a slap in the face from the people they can't stand!
Okay, the emotional intelligence from Bakugo,
Bakugo's really been different
That-
ever since he got his emotions out with Deku.
that was, wow.
impressive,
I'm
right?
very impressed. He's like the last person in that group who I would have guessed would think about how the other students feel and then accurately like figure out where they ended up.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Wow.
Don't be rude, we're just trying to help!
Yeah, that kind of thinking is what I'm talking about!
I see. Perhaps he's right. Did we think this through enough? You didn't help us decide what to do, so you can't complain now.
Doesn't all this make you mad? It's not like we wanted villains to show up and ruin things for everybody.
That's the thing, yeah.
Why do we have to be so concerned about how these weaklings feel? Stop trying to get on their good side. We're not here to make friends. We're here to fight. If we're gonna put on a show, then we can't hold anything back. Let's murder everyone in UA with killer music!
Okay.
Your reasoning is scary, but if you'll do it...
So kind of circular logic, but sure.
Yeah.
I get it. You weren't being serious.
I'm always serious!
So
Yeah.
that's it.
Stick back. Deku.
At the summer training camp, Bakugo was kidnapped by the villains. And ever since then, he's been carrying that burden with him.
Isn't this awesome, Jiro?
Yeah. I promise I'll do my best.
This is sweet that she's taking it on.
Yeah.
What's our next move going to be? I'm dying to know your brilliant plan!
If history repeats itself, as it is wont to do, next month there will be a festival at a certain school with unrivaled security. An institution from where many of the most regaled heroes hail.
Oh, don't tell me! Yes! I know the place!
If I show I'm capable of sneaking past their defenses, then I'm sure it will be a headline-worthy caper. Mark my words.
So he's gonna infiltrate
Okay.
UA.
And that's going to be how he
Gets his
regains
notoriety.
the, yeah, okay.
As part of my classical education, I've studied the piano since I was just a little girl. I'd be happy to play in the band if you need me.
Yeah!
Awesome.
Mama will totally rock those keyboards!
I mean, we've got to have someone on synth for the dance
Roo,
music.
roo.
I think you'd be
That was so
perfect for the
fast.
gig. Then I'll do my best.
Oh, I wanted all the girls to get together for a big choreo number, but you'll still look cute up on stage!
Bass is my specialty, so now we just need guitars and vocals.
Okay, so does that mean everybody else will be dancing?
Who's singing?
Sure this is enough to get the audience excited. In that video I showed you earlier.
We've gotta have special effects!
Exactly.
Special effects?
This is what I'm talking about. See, they use sparks and streamers and a disco ball to fire everyone up. We gotta be extra to set the right mood.
Okay.
Pull out all the stops to make it look like an explosion of lights, you guys. With our quirks, we can totally do that.
We're putting this party on in the gym, is that right?
Uh-huh. Mr. Aizawa has already made the arrangements for us.
Hold up. How's this for an idea? Uraraka makes Todoroki and Kirishima float. And then Kirishima chops away at Todoroki's ice and sends it flying. Then Aoyama can
Snow
be a
inside?
mirror ball, and the light twinkling off him in the ice will make it look like it's raining stardust.
Perfect, perfect role.
Someone has to have done an Ayama Taylor Swift mirror ball.
Yep.
You want moi to be a disco ball? I
I was born to do this!
The gym will look spectacular.
Agreed. This is just what we all needed.
We'll have to have a crew working behind the scenes to pull this off, though.
Hey, you guys.
Sorry we're showing up so late.
We finally made up the classes we missed during our work studies. Now we can help out for real.
Sue seems tired.
So we've decided to go with rave rock club music for our performance.
Having Jiro on the bass and Yayorozu on keyboards makes sense for sure, but...
Bakugo on the drums is kind of how do I put it?
Shocking!
You got a problem with me?
Don't knock it till you try it.
We'll be singing, isn't that the most important thing?
Well, we haven't figured that part out yet.
Huh? Doesn't it have to be you, Jiro?
Light singers get all the chicks. I could do it.
Just imagine a singing disco ball. Say magnet feet, guys. Not to brag, but I'm a pretty awesome singer. Tough guy, captain of the ship, stand up tall. It's you are
Yeah,
the
that's not the right
man.
genre. That's just yelling.
Oh boy. I'm with Ochako. It's gotta be you, Jiro. When you were teaching us how to play instruments in your room, your singing was super cool. I know you'll bring the house down.
Come on. It wasn't that great. Maybe we...
Hey, look, a mic!
We just laid ourselves bare for them and they're ignoring us? Can Jiro really be that good? Ugh, I mean, come on!
Don't be shy. Show us those pipes. We want to hear you sing something.
Remember, this is Mikasa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, they actually oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
You know everyone wants to
Getting just blasted by the beauty of the notes.
stars in the night sky. In this wondrous place filled with all the dreams I've been wishing for, waiting for the chance.
My ears are so happy! Such a sultry voice! I told you!
All right.
Gorgeous.
I call this a unanimous decision.
Bass lead singer is a
let's
cool
set that
vibe.
aside then. Now, we need
100%.
guitars. I'm thinking 2.
Oh, yeah. Pick me. It's so cool to play instruments.
Let me strum!
I just break the strings.
Don't you dare volunteer unless you're gonna kill it, dimwit.
Yeah, I totally will. The guitar is the star of every rock band.
Can't reach.
My fingers won't reach because of my character design!
I want to be on the dance crew.
Me too.
That was
I can
funny.
move pretty well with my tail.
And I can use my tape to help with the special effects.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
He looks so sick.
Into my heart.
You can play? Why didn't you say anything?
I put down the axe when I was bested by the F chord.
The axe.
Bested by the F chord.
Learning to play guitar.
No.
Because you have to do a
Can't
bar
play for
chord.
yourself, then I will strum for you as well.
Do whatever you want, damn it! This is so stupid. Let's get this festival over with. I hope all your nails break off.
Netta, will you be part of the dance team if I can get a harem together?
The school festival can't come soon enough. And so, a little after 1 a.m.
That's it. Everybody's role in the festival has been decided. We've got the
All
band
right.
Nina looks stressed.
and the
Did you
effects
see
team
that?
Yes.
has been decided.
Dude,
We've got the band team
he stayed up a little late.
and the effects team and the dance team. Rest up, guys.
Deku's on the
Starting
dance
tomorrow, we're
squad.
hard at
Very
work.
cool. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, we're gonna rock it.
I heard what you guys are doing for the festival. Some kind of live performance combined with a dance party? That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it'll take a lot of work to pull off, but that's one of the things I'm looking forward to.
Well, with that in mind, why did you want to meet? It feels like it's been forever since we had a chance to sit down and talk, just the two of us.
During my work study, I was able to fight using 20% of One for All. It took a toll on my body, and I could only use it for a short period of time. But even at that level, I couldn't win. In fact, if Eri hadn't been there, I probably would have ended up dead. I couldn't do anything to counter Chisaki's long-distance attacks. I've tried to think of a solution, but I don't know how I should fight in my current state when I still can't use 100% of my strength. I have to figure out something new.
Sounds like you're at a dead end.
That's right.
There's only one thing I can suggest. You need your own long-distance attack.
Okay.
I wish I could harness enough power to pull off moves like you could, All Might, but I'm not good enough yet.
I've been thinking about your progress, analyzing the various ways you've grown. And I have an idea. But I think we should take this outside. Go change into your gym clothes.
Okay.
I'll meet you out there.
Distanced attack.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to use 20% here?
Right! Just go full cowling!
But, like I was saying earlier, when I'm at 20%, it puts a lot of strain on my body and I end up not being able to move well. That's why I'm working hard to strengthen up right now.
So? Forget that and just do it!
Yes, sir.
His one arm kind of looks like Ares.
Cowling. 20%!
Looks like Ares' arm?
Yeah.
Who?
Deku's.
In what way?
Like the scarring.
Interesting.
So?
I never thought of that.
It's the exact same shape.
Yes, sir. One for all, full cowling. 20%!
Now stay at this level and attack as though an enemy was in front of you.
The wind pressure.
What?
I was going to teach you this once you were able to use 15% without thinking about it, but it sounds like you need the lesson now. If you didn't figure this out in that last fight, you must have been concentrating really hard on your defense. You didn't realize. You have the power to weaponize wind pressure without breaking yourself.
What?
But wait, it still feels like it's too much.
Let's take a look at the stages your training has gone through. First, use one for all at 100% on one part of your body.
Mm-hmm.
Second, control the percentage you use on one part of your body. Third, control the percentage you continuously use on your whole body. Fourth, use shoot style, which utilizes your legs rather than your weaker arms. Fifth, raise your control from 5% to 8%. Finally, sixth, use up to 20% for a short amount of time, even if it's past your limit. And now, for today's lesson, how I used one for all.
You weren't continuously putting out 100% of your power, were you? If All Might was always at 100%, his every move would create shockwaves and cause disaster everywhere he went. It doesn't make sense to constantly be at full power. Since I can't hold 20% for very long, I should combine the second and sixth lessons I learned. I'll control the percentage on one body part and raise it to 20% for a split second. A focused blast! That could work!
Easy to say.
Wow, okay.
You must be able to push past your normal limit in an instant. That requires a higher level of control than you've used so far. Which means I have a question for you, young Midoriya. What part of your body do you think you can move with the most precision? That's right. Practice controlling one for all using your fingers for this move.
20% smash on his finger.
But into air.
At the moment of the attack, boost to 20%!
Whoa.
Cool,
Get
right?
the hang of it right away, so be sure to keep at it.
Holy
okay?
shit, okay.
Thanks for the advice, sir. I've got it. I know what I have to do now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Once I master
fabulous.
controlling my power, I can go beyond to the next stage.
So he learned his
this
distance
is it.
attack.
Amazing.
Don't worry, Ari. Everyone's nice here, I promise. Welcome to UA High School.
Here she is.
Her outfit is so cute.
And that is where we are left for episode 19 of My Hero Academia Season 4.
All Might really is a natural-born hero, through and through.
Still got it.
His reaction time is crazy.
How about that? What are your
Okay,
first thoughts?
very cool. I'm very excited about this new air pressure attack.
Yeah.
Like, that just has so much potential and like so many different ways that it could be used. I'm just very excited to see what they do with that.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I also love how it harkens back to when he used to do that in the sports festival, but now it's in a controlled way instead of just sending it at 100%.
100%.
And also the realization that All Might wasn't just 100% all the time. He was switching between different percentages based on like where he was, because he didn't want to just destroy everything around him. Makes you think about what an All Might villain would be like if they could just destroy everything.
If they just
around
decided
them.
that's what they were going to do. Yeah, it reminds me of this thing I saw on TikTok the other day of someone dancing, and they were just like marking it and not really doing it. And someone in the comments was like, why does marking it sometimes look better? And someone replied to that comment and said, I had a dance teacher in college who said you can give 100% effort without giving 100% energy. And that just like, I don't know why that really like stuck with me.
Yeah, that's a really good saying. Yeah, and I'm excited to analyze further what could be going on here and how this festival is going to go. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes ahead, they're all posted to Patreon and they're extended full-length forms with new episodes coming every Thursday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. All right, question 1. HBomb24 asks, even though she has an amazing voice, what do you think is Jiro's deal with this upcoming performance? Do you think it's mere stage fright or something else eating at her?
I mean, stage fright could absolutely be a big component of it, and probably is, but beyond that, I feel like she's expressed some weirdness about using her quirk for anything that's just like self-congratulatory, I guess, where if it's not saving someone and you're just doing it for the performance, that's not very heroic. And I totally get why someone would be self-conscious about that and coming across like that, especially if you're very early on in your hero journey. But yeah, also just performing in front of people is so scary.
Yeah, I feel like you're right. It almost feels like those days where like it's a Dungeons and Dragons day and I'm very excited for it, but like constantly I'm like, is this too much, Montana? Like, and she's like, enjoy your day, do your thing. Like sometimes when it's your hobby and it's not incredibly productive, you sometimes think it feels too good to be just doing this and everybody asking you to. Like there's got to be some catch, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. All right, let's go to our second question. Question 2. Markub L. Jaden asks, what do you think of the normal school activities storylines like the one we saw in this episode? Do you like them and want more of them in My Hero, or would you rather the show sticks to hero aspects of the story?
I'm a huge fan. I love like day-to-day observation of characters who we're going to see in like heroic arcs. Not that like slice of life stuff isn't interesting as well, but just specifically for hero type shows, seeing how someone is in those situations versus how they are just like in their day-to-day regular life tells you so much about the character, and it makes the like fighting hero arcs so much better in my opinion.
It makes them so much better in my opinion. Like I think people really underrate the emotional character aspect of anime or just stories in general.
100%.
But I feel like sometimes in shonen it gets so caught up in the story that you don't get these like moments where you see what makes the character like happy or what makes them laugh, like things like that, like side characters, like getting to know this much about Jiro. Like it's super interesting because every time she's used now you'll think about this. But yeah, I really enjoy these slice of life-esque sort of arcs. And when we were watching this show, I was like, she's gonna like this arc.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of reactors would be like, what is this? And I'm like, enjoy.
Hell yeah.
Also getting Ari to go to the festival makes me happy.
Just like normal stuff. I love seeing extraordinary people do normal things.
Yep. Let's go to our final question. Ashton asks, what are your thoughts on what All Might was teaching Deku about how to perform ranged attack as well as combine lessons he has learned before? Do you think Deku's journey of learning how to wield One for All could have been accelerated if he were to have learned some of these lessons in a different order, or do you believe learning from his mistakes as he went along was the best option?
Honestly, I trust All Might's judgment. I totally get how it would appear that if he had been given this information way early on, that he would have progressed faster, and that's possible. But there's so much indescribable growth that occurs in those like in-between stages that is just so important. Like it reminds me of like God, what was that stupid? It was like long division or some shit where it's like, why are we learning this? And then I never did it again, but then it came back for something like...
It teaches you like the principles. So
exactly.
You can apply it, like he did just now.
Exactly. So while it maybe doesn't make sense, it's like the process of going through something in a specific order and the things you learn in each stage and then compiling things definitely adds something that can't quite be quantified.
I agree. I think being able to overlay those different lessons is like super useful.
Exactly.
Actually, it turns out I think there was a post-credit scene we didn't watch. So I'm going to go ahead and cue this up for us. I think it's a gentle video.
Fab.
Gentle video. Dearest viewers, do you drink different types of tea for different occasions? Whenever I'm preparing my personal kettle, I select a tea that correlates to the size of my current job. This particular fine blend is called Royal Flush. Whatever could that name imply, I wonder.
So your discriminating taste sets you apart from the rest of the world?
Be sure to stay tuned. My next video will be an alarm bell, not just to my ever-faithful viewers, but to all of society. Try to contain your anticipation till then.
Okay.
And that is where we were left after that, but I think that's where we're left for this episode of My Hero Academia. Are we excited for episode 20 of season 4 of My Hero Academia?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.